Hey everyone, Real Comic Stacks, and if you don't know, I've been looking forward to this book for a while now. Wolverine Infinity Watch, if not just for the cover. I mean, look at that thing with the claws coming through the Infinity Gauntlet. Absolutely love the cover. Can't talk about that enough. But it's actually got a pretty interesting story too, and closes up some loopholes we had in some Marvel Comics continuity. At least I thought was some continuity errors. So guys, let's go ahead and get into it. It starts with Wolverine, and Wolverine is arriving at the X Mansion, and this picks up right after the conclusion of the Return of Wolverine. So if you haven't watched that yet, or I haven't read that book yet, go. I'll put it in the about section in the comments. You can go, or check below. You can go down there, find it, go watch that video first, and then come back and watch this one. But anyways, he's arriving at the X Mansion, knocking on the door, and goes to knock on the door, and who would open the door but Jean Grey? And she leans over, she hugs him, and he right away knows he's been fooled, and he whips out the claws and stabs her right in the side. And only thing Loki can do is laugh about it and talk about how it hurts to laugh. Now, neither one of them have a clue what's going on with the X-Men right now, and Logan actually looks at one of the pictures and realizes that never happened when he ran the school. So all the time travel shenanigans on the X-Men side of the house are finally starting to catch up with everything. And this is the part, though, where it starts to get interesting, because Loki says, I came to you once and told you that there would be consequences if the Infinity Stones were misused, and here we are, because you didn't listen to me at the beginning of this Infinity nonsense. And Wolverine is legitimately confused. He's like, we've never talked about Infinity Stones, and Loki is ticked. He is mad about it because he's like, look, I came to you. I called him straight up a liar. He's like, I even cut you to be sure it was you, and because there's so many different mutants running around. And Wolverine's like, yeah, my memories have been not so hot, but I don't remember it. So while these two are back and forth being confused, the Pop for some reason it's always Pop when he shows up. But Old Man Phoenix arrives, and Wolverine himself drops the, you gotta be kidding me. And what we find out here is that the reason that Old Man Phoenix has come back through time is because Loki sent him. And basically he begins to explain that this is all Loki's fault. In Old Man Phoenix's timeline, Loki collected all the Infinity Stones, not Gamora. And when he did it, he managed to go busting through the God Quarry, the Quarry of Creation, and into the Celestial Realm, like did happen in Infinity Wars. But when he got there, rather than seeing something that he did in the current timeline, instead a Celestial basically just stepped on him, and something on the other side warped his mind. Not only that, but apparently Loki got a bunch of good people killed, and it actually weighed on him, and he begged Old Man Phoenix to send it back, and so eventually he did. And how Old Man Phoenix did that is when he went back in time, he swiped the Space Stone from Nick Fury, one of his safe houses, and he just appeared to be regular old walking around Logan. So bottom line, Logan in Infinity Countdown was Old Man Phoenix from the future coming back and trying to fix things. And as we know, Old Man Phoenix ended up handing off the Space Stone to Black Widow, and then she ended up losing it when Adam Warlock and Doctor Strange assembled the Infinity Watch, and she lost it to Gamora. So we get all this continuity fixed up, and we also get two things moving forward. First thing, Old Man Phoenix hands Logan the time bat. Basically, he can travel through time using this baseball bat. It's funny. I don't know. Okay, I'm down with it. And then the other one is that he needs to protect Hector. Who is Hector, you ask? Well, if you look back at the Infinity Wars epilogue, Hector is the guy that when Adam Warlock decided to turn the Infinity Stones into sentient beings, the time stone went to Hector. Hector was on death row. He found out he can freeze time. He broke out of jail, and now he's off to go do whatever fun things he's going to do. The big problem with this is that word is getting out in the galaxy, and Loki is trying to tell Logan, look, this is spreading. Everything that Warlock has done is going to cause problems. Most of the stones left Earth, but one stayed. And guess what? The galaxy, the universe, is going to come looking for that stone. And from there we cut to the arrival of Warbringer, who is actually dragging a Nova Corps soldier and interrogating him on the spot, asking him what happened. And he spills all the intelligence I've already just told you, that one of the stones stayed on Earth and all the other ones left. And he finds out basically where it is in Texas, and he's heading that way. And with it, he plans to turn back time and save the Soteira from being ruined like they were in Infinity Countdown by Drax and his saxophone. If you're thinking that sounds weird, it's because it was kind of weird. But guys, that's the beginning of Infinity Watch Wolverine. Now, I gotta tell you, I'm excited about this. I am glad they're clearing up a lot of the continuity issues that kind of came out of Infinity Countdown and Infinity Wars. It's a good continuation. I actually thought Charles Soule was going to be on this for some reason. I'm going to have to go back and look when they first announced this. It is Gerry Duggan, and he's the one that did the entire Infinity Wars. So there was some good and bad there. I'm interested to see where this is going. Obviously, it's going to play into the War of the Realms. I'm thinking it's got to in a significant way. So we'll have to shell out tons of money to figure out what goes on with that event. But guys, that's overall, definitely recommend, if anything, just for the darn cover. This is one of my favorite covers ever. Obviously, Wolverine's not wielding the gauntlet during the comic, but I mean, I just love the idea of the claws coming out, the gauntlet being there. It's just an awesome combination that once I saw it, I was like, man, that is unbelievable, and took it and made it one of my icons for the channel. So it'll probably stay that way for a while. But guys, tell me what you think. Did you like the way they closed up that continuity problem at the beginning of Infinity Countdown, or do you think it was a cop out? Do you think it was planned? I think it was planned. I think we've been heading this way with Old Man Phoenix. If you're confused at all about Old Man Phoenix, I think it's Thor number 6 that really features him from the future, where God Emperor Doom has collected all the. He's basically taken over the galaxy, the universe. But you can go check that out. I'll check, make sure which one it is. But guys, that's all I got. Let me know what you thought, and of course, if you haven't subscribed, leave a like, and follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you haven't yet. I'll leave the information down in the details, guys. I appreciate it. Real Comic Stacks out.